Hey guys, Tara here from Recovering Book Hoarder, and today is my weekly wrap-up planning video for next week, and it's also February 1st, so our monthly wrap-up from January as well. So, I wanted to go over, so for this week, I stitched a total of 6,210 stitches. For the month of January, I stitched a total of 25,254 stitches this month. I finished the I Spy challenge that Laura over at Stitching by the Shore runs. I competed in several challenges with Warriors, which included the word game, categories, beat the Modman. I also completed and did a blackout on my Bringo board, which is Magazine Monthly Facebook group. And then I also did both of my Whip Go calls for this past month as well. So I would say I had a very successful January, a very good start to my stitching year, and I'm having a blast. And I can't believe we're already a month into 2025. Last week, I said I thought that my start was going to be a start and a finish, and it was. So it was Fall Quilt by Annabella's Needle Art, and it was in a book that has 7 different patterns in it. And I did my own color conversion for this, and it's just a small little quilt. Yeah, it's cute. I'm happy with how it turned out. And am I holding it right? I think it goes this way. I mean, it doesn't matter which way it goes. And I think I'm going to turn this into a Christmas ornament for myself, because what I would really like to do is start making some Christmas ornaments for myself and eventually having an entire cross-stitch Christmas ornament tree. Because I think every ornament I've ever made, I've given away as gifts. So start and finish this week, not adding to my wood pile. Yeah, and it's on a piece of 28 count scrap linen that came in a marketplace box that I had ordered. Not box, it was like remnants that somebody was giving away of old silks and little fabric things around the size and stuff like that. So, all right, so my new start was a staff. Okay, let's see. This week and that was a total of 1,414 stitches. Okay. This week, I touched a total of 9 projects, not including that start. All right, so first up, I worked on Shakespeare quotes. This is a chart from Taylor and Cromwell, and I am stitching this with Rainy from Rainy Day Reads. We started this like 2 or 3 Octobers ago. I can't remember. September's. Why? I have such a hard time. It's like I can't ever remember Shaketober or Shaketember. And it's like a whole month where you celebrate Shakespeare. I personally am not a huge Shakespeare fan. However, I love all of the quotes in here, and I think they're just fun. So I did on this 200 for I Spy, which the prompt was a plan to finish this year, and then 400 stitches for Monopoly. Did I even say Monopoly? I also successfully completed Monopoly this month, and I'm playing that with Jen, the Caffeinated Crafter. All right, so this is where I got, and my progress was over here, that full quote, along with, I'm pretty sure I did the border also this time. So, yeah. I used to hate stitching on black fabric, but I don't mind it nearly as much anymore. Okay. After that, I pulled out Hobbit House. And this was 200 stitches for Monopoly. This is from Cottage Garden Samplings. This is part of their Fabulous House series. This is Fabulous House number 5. And I absolutely love this stitch. I'm doing it on a piece of 18 count faded hippie. from Fox and Rabbit. And here is the progress. And I did a lot more work in the tree, and then I added in down here. I finally was able to go and get the rest of the floss I needed for this. So yeah, isn't it pretty? It's really fun. I have all but 2 of these houses in my stash to do. Okay, after Hobbit House, I worked on Knight and Castle from Happy Mood Point Stitching Spell. Which one is it? Which one is it? Stitching Spell. This is one of my older whips. And it's one of my favorites. When I get started on this, I just want to keep going. So this is what it will look like. I am not doing monochromatic. I am doing all blues and purples. I did 100 stitches for Baringo, and that was square number 1, which was the last square I needed for my blackout. And that was Fantasy was the prompt. Then my Whip Go goal, so this was a Whip Go call for this month coming up. I started early and finished it. And that was to complete another full page. That full page ended up being 1,729 stitches. So a total of 1,829 stitches was added to this project. And what I worked on is this corner up here. That motif, that was my page. And isn't this so fun? I adore this. After Knight and Castle, I pulled out for I Spy. The prompt was the letter J. So for this, I used Jesus Smiles, which is artwork from Greg Olson. It's my favorite, portrait of Jesus. And I did look to see if I could find his cross stitch pattern. It's not available anywhere. So I use a conversion software. So no one, you can't get this. It's just for me. And that's what it will look like when it's done. This is like the most intimidating piece I have. I'm not a fan of this type of full coverage at all, but I love this portrait so much. I'm going to do it. So I'm forcing myself. This is on a 20 count white gray easy grid Aida. And I said 200 more stitches, right? Okay. Here's where we are. And the work was in these 2 grids down here. Is this, what is this? Oh, that's floss. So a lot of background work on this. It's okay. It's going to take me forever, but if I just pull it out, that's all I need to do. And I've already, I didn't work on this at all last year. It's kind of in timeout. I've already pulled it out twice this year, so yay. All right, after that, I worked on the Beautiful sampler, and this is from Twin Peaks Primitives. I did 299 stitches. No, I'm sorry. 2 separate sittings. I did a total of 400 stitches for Monopoly. And then, since I had completed all my challenges for the month and there were still a couple days left in the month, I decided to roll my whip wheel. So I would get a random whip, and then I created another wheel that has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 on it. So I spin the whip wheel, whatever whip I get, I then spin the other wheel, and that's how many stitches I do on it. About how many. At least that many. But I really like to finish up like a skein of floss before, not a skein, you know, one strand of floss whatever floss is in there, I like to finish it before I move on. So this is what it looks like. And I am doing this as charted, but different fabric. I am using a 18 count Herald from Picture This Plus. Last year I finished the border, and so I was so excited I got to move into motifs this time. And this is, here's what the whole thing looks like with the border. And what I worked on was this flower pot. I adore this. I really love those blue, purple, and these here. Isn't that fun? So pretty. I love bees. I think they're fascinating creatures. And that is why I'm stitching this. Okay, after that, I did another random spin, and did I say that was okay, I don't think I said. That was 300, I had rolled 300 stitches, so I did 309. So total of 4, 5, 6, 709 stitches on the beautiful sampler. All right, so then I spun North Atlantic Right Whale and 300 stitches. This is from Lindy Stitches. It's the Endangered Species Club. This was club number 3. I'm doing this on a piece of 32 count Silver Moon linen by Zweigart. And I put in my work in the whale this time. And in a lot of detail. And a lot more of like up here. I don't know if you can see the white that was added in. I am doing a partial conversion with this to stash. But I did order the kit. And like when you get the kit, you get stickers, you get the print pattern, and you also get the fancy floss that it calls for. So I am using that for sure. All right, after that, I did a random spin and landed on Black Roses. This is from Owl Forest Embroidery. I landed on 200 stitches, so I ended up doing 233. I absolutely adore this. This was also my New Year, New Start. There's lots of people doing this one, and I think everyone's doing it differently. I am using Forbidden Fiber Co. floss, a palette of, I think it's five colors. And here is where I am, and I did put my work in the queen down here. Oh, isn't she good? Look at her. Oh, it's so pretty. I absolutely adore this one. This one's so fun too. I have so many fun stitches going. Did I show you what it looked like? I don't think I showed you what it looked like, did I? It looks like... Oh. That's what it looks like. I love Owl Forest Embroidery. I have 3 on the go. I know I have at least one other one in my plan starts for this year. All right, then I spun to do Haunted Carnival from Flossy Foxshot. 400 stitches. And so I ended up doing 402. That's what this looks like. I am doing it as called for, but with 18 count Frankenstein fabric by Bee Stitch Me. This one has just such fun colors. And I put in my work. There we go. This is what I did. This is where I'm at so far. I put my work in on the carousel, the little white stars, and then these motifs down here is what I worked on this time. I love Flossy Fox Shop. I love haunted carnivals. I love haunted anything. I love carnivals. I love night markets. I love fairs. I love circuses. Those are my favorite things. All right. Then last whip I worked on was my favorite lyrics from Taylor and Cromwell. And this was a piece that I had commissioned by them. I've always been obsessed with lyrics. Like, soundtracks just play in my head throughout my day. If you, God forbid, you say a word that makes me think of a lyric, I just have to start singing it. I love, love, love lyrics. I picked my top 10 favorite lyrics and sent that to them, and they, sorry, see Cassidy's texting me, and they did it for me. Isn't that fun? I am doing that color palette, but not as charted. I'm just pulling what I like. So this one, dare I say, it was 300 stitches. I ended up doing 313. And, oh, I didn't say what this is on. This is on 18 count Herald. Picture this plus. Where am I at? Okay. And I worked on this lyric down here, which says, "A walk through hell just to hold your hand." And that's a beautiful Cottage Garden Samplings Delphinium, I believe it's called. Yeah, Delphinium. Okay, so that's all of my progress for this week. Let's move on to, let's talk about plans. So, spun my new start wheel. Here it is. We ended up with number 30, which comes from this book from Max Pigeon, Cross Stitch in the Forest. And I am doing Trees Company, which is this one. And I am doing a conversion to Roxy Floss. I am doing this on a 32 count washed linen from Seraphim Fabrics. And this is my color palette. Love Roxy Floss. So that's what we have. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. So this will be our start for Sunday. I know that these are like smaller than I think they would be, just after I've seen other people's. Like this is, it says 4 by 6, and that's on 14 counts, but I'm doing 18 count, right? 32 count, 32 count. So it'll be smaller than that, but all right. So that is our new start for the week. Then, today's February 1st, so this month's games are starting. I still have 2 Monopolies to do because that's now over a 2-week period instead of a 1-week period. So I still need to do 100 stitches on Yellow Submarine from Blackbird Designs. And then I need to do another 400 stitches on Jack Frost Tree Farm. And then the letters for categories this time are M and R. So I'll start working my way through those. And then Laura released the I Spy prompts for this month. So I'm going to start working on those. I will be participating in the Smalls event from Whip Warriors, which starts today. And I'll be continuing with the scavenger hunt. For scavenger hunt, 25 items have been released. And I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still have 11 to do. So I need to do handbag, girl, butterfly, water, book, fire, bed, Mountain Ball Clock and Gold. The other Whip Go that I got for this month is Shakespeare, the Shakespeare quotes one. I need to do another full quote on that. So that's kind of, I'm going to pull things as I go. So the only thing that's hard and fast is the Max Pigeon design. Okay, so that is it for plans. Pretty easy, pretty simple this week. All right, haul. So, all right, let's just go in a nice little order here. The charts that I ordered from Evertote came in, and they are Maximum Cross Stitch, which is by Ellen, and I ended up falling for 3. And they had Evertote, they had Ellen on, and she was going through her charts, and these are the ones that I decided I couldn't live without. So the first one is the Ravens at Castle Kerr, and I am going to change this plaid bird. I'm going to change it to the Mekeltar, which is a fictitious clan from the Highlands, invented by Karen Marie Montag. It's purple, black with silver threads into it. That's what I'm going to change that bird to. And then I got Annex House. This is a series she's doing, the Houses series. So there's 2 out so far, and I loved them both. So this one's Annex House. I love a beautiful Victorian row house. And then the other one is Beach is House. Isn't that pretty? You know I love a good house. All right, so those are the charts that I got. Okay, my almond M&Ms update. So finally, I heard back from Ymir, and what she ended up doing was she went ahead and sent the packaging slips to Marianne and myself so that we wouldn't have to pay for shipping to get them where they're supposed to go. And guys, I am so excited for this floss. It is beautiful. I was originally going to use it for my Perman of Copenhagen sampler, but I ended up getting some Forbidden Fiber Co. for that. And I have decided I'm going to use these beautiful silks for the Alice sampler I'm going to start for my birthday. And will you look at those colors? Ah, aren't they beautiful? Yeah. I mean, come on. And I think this will be a perfect Alice palette. So I have purchased, for my birthday month, which is April, I'm going to host an Alice in Wonderland Sal, Stitch Anything Alice. And I am going to start a Alice sampler from Lena Ova, which I was just on her Etsy shop the other day, and her stuff was still 50% off. So if you want to take a look at her Etsy shop, 50% off all of the charts right now. All right, then I found, while searching for calendars to purchase, because I always wait until after Christmas so I can get them for 70% off, I found this amazing calendar. And it is every day I'm cross stitching. 2025 straight up rap lyrics calendar. Okay. So each month it is literally a pattern. So like regulators down up. And there's borders, and sometimes there's little smalls that are in them. So what I am going to do is I am actually going to chart the ones that I like the most in here, and I am going to do a 90s wrap bell pull. Yeah. It's going to be amazing. I'm super excited to do it. I mean, these are just so fun. So like, there's the cruising down the street in my 6 full. Look at that border. Oh my gosh. I love it. So yeah, that's my plan for that. Okay, then I got Cassidy and I went to Robinson last week because I needed to get the floss for the rest of the floss I needed for my Jesus, what's it called? For the Lost No More. Yeah, for my Lost No More sampler. And so I got all those right here. Okay, now I went to a craft unhaul event today, and I took quite a bit of money with me. I spent $20. Wait till you see what I got for $20. Let me just, first of all, let me just, $20. How amazing is that? So let's just take a look at the amazingness that I got. Okay, so I found an ink circles. This is Dogwood Square. I found a Teresa Wensler. Mind you, okay, so the Teresa Wensler, I found a Teresa Wensler and I found a Prairie Schooler. I paid $1 for them both, so 50 cents each. I have recently heard that Teresa Wensler is no longer charting dragons. So if I find them, I'm absolutely going to be picking up those charts. And this one has a lot of black work. This one here, the Celestial Dragon. And the Prairie Sampler is the Farmer's Market. Then I haven't even looked at this stuff yet. So, I don't know what's actually in them, but I found the Better Homes and Gardens Across Stitch Christmas. I found several of these. So this one, I mean, come on. The real price of this was $24. Wow, my eyes are so bad. $21.95. I found this Santa's Great Book. Original price $19.95. I got these for 50 cents each. This has a ton of Santas in it. Okay, I'm gonna look through these. I mean, these are good Santas. Like, look at these two. How pretty are those? All right, then I found Joan Elliott's Native American cross stitch. And this one has some fabulous borders in it. Just really pretty. Like, we are each a thread in the web of life, strengthened by the promise of our dreams. Oh, and that one has specialty stitches. Like, look how pretty that is. Really cute animals. Okay, I need to stop looking through it. Okay, very pretty. Okay. Then I've got another cross stitch Christmas handmade memories. This book. And it has, that's what's on the back. I don't know what this is. This was, one thing was like all together, and so you had to take everything that was in it. An applique kit, I will not be using that. There was, I'll show you why I grabbed this. So, do something else with this. All right, I found this Jan Lynn owl ornaments. And it's a kit. Still intact. Dimensions Horse Friends, designed by Verdal. Full kit. What is this? I won't be doing anything with that. Plastic canvas ornaments from J&P Coats. Another full kit. Proverbs 31 sampler from, it's a Leisure Arts booklet, Anne Van Wagner Young. backyard birdhouses. I just thought these were cute. And these. That's pretty much the same. No, some of those are different on the back. It says if I'm cross my heart ink. I found a self-mounting the toaster board. I found these. Look, this I got 3 of these, and I thought these would be good for finishing. 3 of these for $2. So I could put something on the cover there, or here, probably on this side. And then look, it opens up. So I could even do something inside, or I could put it on the side. Yeah. Oh gosh, I just got a splinter. That did not feel good. Oh. Anyway, good deal with that. Then I got next bag, please. I got these were $2 each. Baby Bee Cozy Cutesy. I got Sugar Plum and Pinkaboo. How cute those are. They're super soft. Gonna make my niece a blanket. Oh, then we got, for $1, I got a bag of floss for $1, and there were some full skeins of DMC in here, so I thought that was definitely worth it. Looks like some old kit floss in here and stuff like that. Jenny Thompson. Oh, flower thread. There's flower thread in here. Okay. Yeah, so $1 for that. Then for $2, it was 10 for $1. So I got the Cross Stitcher magazine. I got ones that I liked, stuff that was on the cover because I didn't get to look at it. So got this one. And this is, wow, this was only $3.50, so this must have been a long time ago. 1992. Yeah. All right. Care Bears, Share the Fun. I'm a big Care Bear fan. So when I saw this, I was like, I need that. And there's a Sleepy Bear in here. Sleepy Bear and Grumpy Bear are my spirit Care Bears. And then I found Care Bears Baby Keepsake. I wouldn't make baby keepsakes. I would just use it to do patterns that are in there. Okay, then I found another Cross Stitcher magazine. This one's from '95. Christmas edition. And that's splinter hurt. Stony Creek Holiday Decor. And I said to Leia, I can't believe that you're doing 10 for $1. She said, and I have so many more at home. McCall's Country Cross Stitch, 60 easy gifts for everyone, and check out that sampler. I can't wait to sit down and look through all of these. Another cross stitcher. This is from December '96. This one has gingerbread house ornament. I love the Christmas stuff, so anytime I see Christmas stuff, I have to get it. Cross Quick, easy projects for cross stitch lovers, and look how pretty this is. That's the ladies. Look at that. I love that. I think that's so pretty. Then I found, and this, I think, my plan is to send this as a Happy Mail gift to Karen at the Stitching Owl. So I saw this and picked up. It's Owls, a Pegasus publication. Stephanie Seabrook Hedgepath. Aren't those pretty? So I'm probably going to reach out to Karen and make sure she doesn't have this. And if she doesn't, I'm going to send it her way. Christmas Stockings to Cross Stitch by Linda Gillum. And back. Cross Stitch Samplers from Better Homes and Gardens. For the Love of Cross Stitch, this is from March 1990, and I'm pretty sure it's a Paula Vaughn here on the cover, which I have done a Paula Vaughn before as a gift for my mom. It's hanging up in her house still. Another from November 1989, but look how pretty that is. Look at that. So again, bought these just off the cover, what was on the covers, so I'm sure there's more inside. Stony Creek Cross Stitch Collection. When's this from? 94. Oh, this is so fun. Okay, this is Cross Stitch and Needlework from Better Homes and Gardens. This is from October 96. And check out that haunted house. Isn't that fun? Cross Stitch and Country Crafts. Heirloom Dimensional Flower Shop is on the cover of that one. Look how pretty that is. When's this one from? This is from 96. Cross Stitch Christmas from Better Homes and Gardens. This is a 1996. A Cross Stitch and Country Crafts from June of 89. Oh, I can't wait to look through these. So this is the cover of that one, but look at this. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. I like that. And another Cross Stitch and Country Craft from 89. And then last, 95 Cross Stitch and Country Craft. And look at that. Yeah. So that's my haul. And yes, I'm so excited to sit down and look through all of these and see exactly what I got. All right. Yes, that's haul. I've seen lots of people that have gotten their red boxes so far from Hands Across the Sea. I have not. Mine's, last I checked, mine was still in England. But I haven't checked. Yesterday when I checked, it hadn't updated. So I need to check again today and see what it says. Just a couple life updates. I told you guys last week I was going to my cousin's 1-year-old's birthday. And we did that. That was just a nice day. And they had such good food. It's really good food at the party. And instead of cake, they had like a bunch of different desserts, including dirt. And it was like the most amazing dirt I've ever had, ever. And then Cass and I went to Robinson after that. And I stopped at Barnes & Noble and picked up Onyx Storm. Rebecca Yarros. This is the 3rd book in the Empyrean series. Look how pretty this is. I wanted to make sure I got the special edition. I'm actually listening to it right now. And then they gave me some of the stuff from the midnight viewing that they had too, word searches and stuff like that. Hobby Lobby. We went to the mall, walked around, that kind of thing. The girls are coming over tomorrow, I believe. My nieces are coming over. They like to come hang out at my house sometimes, and it's been a while. Olivia was here not too long ago. Ava didn't get to come, so Ava's been like, when am I coming to your house? So they're supposed to come over tomorrow. Work was completely insane this week. Our state licensing visit in order to become a clinic is Friday, and that is my huge project. Thank God I have 2 other individuals that are helping me and are just willing to do whatever. So I have that on Friday. We're supposed to be switching over to our new EHR system on Friday. We'll see, because it was originally supposed to be today, and that didn't happen. I have to do payroll this week. I have to go to breakfast with our CFO. It's going to be an absolutely insane week coming up. And this last week was quite insane also. Like, I don't usually work late on Fridays, but I worked late this Friday. But that's what happens during licensing, joint commission, all that fun stuff. So that is what I have going on. So hopefully I will have time to stitch for the rest of the day today. I need to go pick up Cassidy, who went and cleaned for my mom so she could earn money. And yeah, that's it for me. So, all right, guys. I hope that you had an amazing January stitching month, and I hope your February is amazing. Are you participating in any challenges this month? I would love to hear what you're doing. Did you read Onyx Storm yet? What'd you think? I'd love to hear. All right, I will catch up with you guys later. Bye.